guys, so in today's video I wanted to show you guys how I got this get ready with me New Year's Eve makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy these type of videos. If you do, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel down below. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year to you and your family. As I'm filming this right now, it's New Year's Eve, and I thought I might show you guys, how I get ready for New Year's Eve and all of that good stuff. I use a lot of new products, so if you guys are interested in these type of products, they will be listed down below. So without further ado, let's get straight into this get ready with me for New Year's Eve. Hey guys, so I'm starting off with this primer. It's just a hydration primer that I got from my dermatologist, and I'm just going to use this as a base for the makeup. You want to make sure you have something that's going to last all night. And then I'm just going to go in and start by doing my eyebrows. I'm using this pomade by e.l.f. I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. This one works better because I feel like my eyebrows are just a little bit more lighter than the color dark brown. And I'm just going to carve them out with this concealer on a flat tip brush. And after I do that, I'm just gonna do one eyebrow at a time, just taking my time and making sure they look very, very precise and perfect. Now I'm just going to blend them out with a small beauty blender. I love this one because it can get in small places that a normal size beauty blender can't. After I finish my eyebrows, I'm going to end up doing my primer for my eyelids, and this just makes sure that A, you get a better color payoff with the eyeshadow, and B, that it lasts longer than as if you weren't to use one. Now I'm going to go into the James Charles and Morphe palette. This is the first time I'm using his palette, and I'm just going to start off with this dark brown color that he has in his eyeshadow pan, and this is just going to add a underlying base for our crease and for this eyeshadow look. And then I'm just going to add it to the other eye, making sure it's nice and blended into the crease and it blends well. Then we're going to start with the black color in his eyeshadow palette. This color is the base and the star of the show, so I'm just adding a little at a time to build up intensity. Just make sure you don't put too much all at one time, because then you can't disperse it throughout the eye and it looks kind of just too much. So as I'm doing this, like I said, I'm just adding a little at a time, making sure I'm blending as I go and it looks nice and even on both eyes. After I do that, this is going to be a cut crease eye look, and I'm just using some concealer. This is a paste, not a liquid concealer, but more of a paste concealer. This is just going to act as the adhesive to the eyeshadow that I'm going to add later. And you're just going to want to make sure that you carve out what you want your eye look to look like. I want it to be a winged eyeshadow look, so that's what I'm going for right after I do both eyes. I am going actually to move on to adding the color to the concealer. I'm using this ProFusion eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this black iridescent color. I'm using this eyeliner brush. This helps me to precisely add the color. If I use a bigger brush, it's gonna go all over the place, and I just want to make sure it's added nice and evenly. So I'm just adding a little bit at a time to make sure that I carve out where I had the concealer, and just add it to the other eye, making sure it's just as precise as the other eye. Now I'm just going to go into this wet palette by Bretman Rock, and I'm using this silver color, and what you want to do is wet your brush and add the silver color, which is called I'm Wet, I believe it's called, and you're going to add this to your eye, and I'm using this as a liquid liner. It's very, very pigmented, and I'm just adding it to the crease where my natural curve of my eyeball is. And this is actually going to add a more sparkle look to your eye, And like I said, I'm wearing silver for New Year's, so I wanted to add a pop of color to this eyeshadow look and make it look more unique. Now we're gonna get to the easy part. I'm just gonna add some concealer under my eye. This is basically self-explanatory. This just helps to hide any dark spots, any redness, any discoloration under my eye. And if you guys are wondering, this is a diamond beauty blender I got for Christmas, and it works pretty well. This is the first time I'm using it, so I have no complaints. Now I'm just going to go in with this KKW Beauty stick. This is the contour stick. This is just a little bit darker for my time of the year, but I'm gonna make sure I blend it very well so it comes up just a little bit lighter and not so intense. These are the parts of my face that I make sure I contour, and I'm just using this angled beauty brush to blend it into the areas in my skin. After I do that, I'm gonna move on to mascara, and at this point you can add lashes if you'd like. I usually don't add lashes unless I'm going somewhere super special. I don't want to waste lashes, so I'm just using my regular mascara and adding that to my lashes, making sure I do more than 2 coats. Also, do not forget the bottom lashes. It gives more of a dramatic look when you have both your top and your bottom eyelashes done. Now we're on to the fun part. It's supposed to be like a highlighter stick. I got this from Victoria's Secret, and I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender, making sure it looks nice and soft and not so harsh on the skin. After I do that, I add some more highlighter. This highlighter is from e.l.f. and it's by Heart Defensor, YouTuber here on YouTube, and I love using both the white and the bronzy side. So I add that to my liquid highlighter, and now we're moving on to the lips. I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Baby It's Cold Outside, her mini lipstick collection in this color, and I'm also topping it with a lighter color to give more dimension to my lips. After I add the lips and let that dry, I'm going to finish it off with some spray. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's, and I'll see you guys in my next video.